Hey everybody, Asher here, and it's Free Play Friday, and it's Shovel Knight. Some of you may say, but Asher, you did Shovel Knight previously. And while that's true to a point, we are doing it today on the PC. And you know what? It's not the first time I've done a game that I've done before on Free Play Friday. I do have some other new games that I do want to get to know a little bit more before just trying to throw a video out. So we're going to play Shovel Knight, because it's fun, and there's shovels. Now, I do have a lot of respect for Yacht Club Games, who have stuck to their guns with prices for this. Don't expect this game to go below $10 on Steam anytime soon, but it is well worth the price of admission. Now, you may say, for those of you that are unfamiliar with Shovel Knight, it is a 2D platformy game where you do have to go around with your shovel and your knight and defeat different Mega Man style levels. But we have a Super Mario 3 style overworld, and you can see there's an area that I can't get into yet. And there's even little fights that you can get into on the overworld, so let's see if I can embarrass myself here. If anything, the graphic fidelity looks... Oh, well, they all just died. I remember this. This is supposed to teach you different things that you can do. Or at least that's the idea behind these little challenge places, but unfortunately, I did a pretty terrible job. Oh good, you can't actually be hit while dumpster diving. So, Shovel Knight. What's good about this game? I think first off, it's just that it captures the gameplay for older style games really well. As we just got a tiny little bonus level there. I mean, the platforming's good, the story's cheeky enough to just be pretty interesting. Let's go here first. This is Triple Pond. We may not have as much to do here just yet. We got one guy. What's up? Bag fellow, something seems fishy. What's that guy back in town going on about? You know, I'll march right back there and give him a piece of my mind. Okay, well, we got nothing here yet. That place will come into play a little bit later. I think probably the best way to just show Shovel Knight, though, is that we do have the actual town that we can go into. And this is still one of the earliest places here, but there are lots of people to talk to, things to see. Little happy person here. Woo, you have 2 music sheets. You get 1,000 gold. Let's see here. Oh, you found pastoral. Have my music pipe in shopping centers. I suppose it does pay the bills. Now that I have a music sheet, I can perform it anytime you want. And we can play a song here. So we get to choose... There are a lot of... I mean, like a lot of things, the soundtrack for this game is just awesome. But let's see here. We don't have to worry too much about magic yet. We do have Goat Boy down here. Decision. Should I extend my magic or health or just eat a tin can? And we can buy a meal ticket for 4,500. That's good. Health is very important, so a meal ticket, hand it to me, I'll work on my best recipe, dazzle you, bon appetit, blah blah blah. Now, one of the reasons that I stopped playing on this previously was that the recordings that I was making, if you look at the old videos, as I get an extra life bar there, anytime I got hit or anytime there was flashing characters on the screen, even though it was playing at 60 FPS, for some reason, my capture card was only recording at 30 FPS. We're not going to deal with any of those people right now. So that meant that every other frame that I had, my character, it wouldn't just be like, oh look, my character's disappearing on the screen. It's, well, instead of like flashing off and on, my character just would have no appearance at all. So I thought it was pretty terrible. Just try. Okay, I already got that music sheet. Pretty terrible to try and record that. So I don't know if Shovel Knight's necessarily anything I can make a whole series or playthrough from, but we are going to do the Spectre Knight because that's fun. For Chivalry. Now, this is one of the earlier levels in the game. Like I said, there's a lot of Mega Man influence here. As you can see, this is good level design right here. It's trying to teach you about the level without necessarily having you do everything in the levels. We don't want to hit those frogs while they're all shocky here. So we don't want to. Now, the other nice thing though is that unlike Mega Man, or Mega Man 3, which is what I think of more of this, there are a lot of secret areas that you can get like that. So you just got to look for the little tail or tell for the secrets. As we actually had a little ghost sitting on top there, and this ghost is not dying. Okay, cute. Why are you standing on my treasure, little ghost? Alright. I'm sure there's a way to defeat him, but we'll get that later. Okay, so lots of little things, but unfortunately I did just knock myself out of actually getting a meal, or... oh no, not really. Almost knocked myself out of getting a meal or treasure here. Those meal plates are actually fairly important, where I've been derping on my life so hard. Oh, it's a bomb. That's still a bomb. That's still a bomb. Okay, so that was the meal, and that's too bad. You know, there are little safety checkpoints and everything like that, so we can, say, go up here, see if we can learn something about the Ghost of Christmas Past that's over here. It's like, for instance, I can't 100% remember if there's, like... First off, I feel like I should know the controls a little bit better. What is the button that I need to use? I hate doing this in a video, but... Yeah, I just hate that I forget what my actual item is to do a little fireball here, but we'll figure that out. Because fireballs are fairly important, and I just switched to wrong thing. I think we got it. I am playing with the Xbox controller. It's cool. Let's just hit buttons till we figure it out. Nope, 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 nope. So we know how to switch the item. This is really embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. Alright. There we go. Up. Like it said the whole time. I mean, good old standard Xbox 360 controller. Oh, that's cute. I jump on your head. You jumped on my head. I'm actually doing really terrible in health. So let's not go like how I actually do with Mega Man games lately and just, we gotta actually take out his torch. There we go. Full health bar just in time. This game is not like the most difficult game out there, but it's a good throwback to times when games were far more difficult than they are now. Okay, that's pretty awful. We do have little bits of treasure we can get up here. Might as well. Like, there's a lot of little recovery mechanics. If you die, you do lose money, but you can get it back. In sort of a Souls style, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can pick up here. Okay, we have... oh, I remember this area giving me problems, I think when I was recording too. But yeah, see, like when I was doing this series before, as a series, I had to deal with effects like this not showing up at all. So, okay, that answers our question about whether they're fire immune or not. Ghost! Alright. Okay. Still a ghost. And I know these whole dark sections look great for you here, but it's part of the fun challenge of the game, I guess, is there's, I'm sure, other things I could have done. Okay, bombs away. There we go. And little secret skull here means there is a whole secret room. Probably going to get to a point where there is a little treasure that someone else has already taken out on me. Usually there's one troll treasure chest where there's a person from town that will steal things. No, but apparently we're okay. Oh, almost. Yeah, you just ran into the water. Good job. Shovel Knights can't swim, going with the old 80s, 90s NES style tradition of we don't want to deal with swimming, so we'll just kill you if you do it. Like, some of the secrets here are stupidly obvious, but they do teach you other mechanics for, like, if you don't know until that point that you can actually hit up twice. I'm just going to try and play it safe, so there's a music note over here. Not doing speedrun strats. That's for sure. Alright. Yay, did not totally screw that up. Alright. I think Spectre Knight's also a playable character in this now, so that's... there we go. Oh yeah, that's right. We gotta get these guys to actually walk on here. And then if we move around his head a little bit, I think that's what it is. So we accidentally... alright. So we can sink that down completely. Did I just screw myself over? No, not really. Okay, now we have to raise the stakes with spikes. Little lightning frog. Who, of course, once again, in the good tradition of these kind of games, the enemies are not affected by the spikes, but you are. So maybe I did choose the wrong level to do a little game series on. Oh, why does my fire not light up the area? I don't know. It's like, let's choose the one level that has, like, the whole dark mechanic. Okay, good. Probably a secret area that I missed there. Took noob froggy damage. And this is another place where we can teach ourselves all about the power of friendship and magic and maybe something else. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of interesting things. I don't know, it's just... I guess this is a point where I can shut up and just play a little bit because... Oh! Let's get up here. I want to eat something. This room reminds me a lot of... I'll go back there in a second. For some reason, this room reminds me a lot of Rogue Legacy, which is another really good game that, for whatever reason, an update came around for Bandicam that just completely wrecked my ability to record that game. It still doesn't work. I've tried. Chicken! Not chicken. Okay, come over here, little skeletal dude. Please. Yeah, are you actually leashed? Here we go. Okay, lots of froggies. And a big fancy treasure chest. Which has a person in it. Chester, the not molester, in a village of the field, and they have all the deals. You're not gonna believe what I just found in this chest. And we can get the phase locket, which is actually a really good item. Hold up and press X! Ooh, from all the harm. Briefly, you can even walk on spikes. So we can, like, go in here. This was one of the items that I definitely couldn't use in my prior playthrough because it would just make me disappear on the screen. Which I guess is not a huge departure from playing in the blackness of the Spectre Knight's castle. But it's nice that I identified my problems previously, and now we're okay. You can technically break those and get treasure. Okay, we need to... We're gonna backtrack a little bit to get that. Alright. You won't jump off. I mean, if you all have a suggestion for some games to do with this series, by all means, throw them at me. I'm pretty open and available. I feel like I can make that jump. There we go. I'm really open to suggestions for all of this. And I mean, I do get some emails occasionally from developers that are like, play my game, put it on your channel. I have not really done that at all yet. I mean, some of them are just... I've had some interesting recommendations or some interesting things come through my inbox. Really haven't had time for some of it, though. Okay, that's not good. Treasures again. I'm taking a lot of bad damage here. No, I want my gold. Alright. Oh. Let's go back there for a second. Looked like we had a place that we can fish. I've always sucked at fishing in this game. Let's be perfectly honest here. Oh. Well, I mean, there's little sparkles there for something. We'll figure it out later. Okay. Was there a secret up there that I missed? Doesn't look like it. We'll figure it out in a little bit. And for some reason, this room reminds me of VVVV. There we go. Not at all what I expected. Okay. So we want to take out his light just a little bit, but now we just have to worry about not getting jumped on. There we go. Shouldn't be too much more. Whoop! Derp. It's amazing how much hurt you can put on somebody with a shovel. Yeah, I still feel like I missed something there. But we're just going to carry on and not... Whoa, we'll phase lock it on accident. It's the best time to phase lock it. Actually, I should have done it right there to avoid damage. Just knock that frog off the screen. He's gonna come after me again. Cool. Now you get to watch all of my impressive jumps. More like you get to watch me die multiple times. Okay, got on that. Barely made that one. Now, I remember the last time I recorded a video for this, I had a lot of problems with this section. So, we can attempt to recover money if we can get to those money bags that are floating around. So we'll try and go back there. We do get to keep all of our treasure chests that we went through already, at least. I guess this now lets us test and make sure we didn't miss a secret area. We really did, but didn't go all the way through. Alright, that's cool. I guess we can test up here. It's nice. I love it when developers will give you alternate ways to go through an area. Okay. I don't really know. I bet there's a way I can make that work, but we're just gonna go down here. So this mini boss is back. Ooh, bad damage. Bad damage. That's my middle name. Now I'm just not even trying, I guess. There we go. Just like how I wanted to do it before. And we still get a steak. That's not a steak. That's the opposite of steak. It's a turkey. Did I not hit the save point there? Alright. That would be why we... And probably the most annoying-ish section of this level. Of course I wouldn't be able to come back to it. Alright. Okay, one more try. There we go. Said soundtrack is just phenomenal. Level design is great. We are definitely not going to be able to get every bit of coinage back. I can try though. I mean, that money's going to be there. Don't know if I can fish and rod it or not. Not worth it. Alright, so we got a little ghosty coming this way. Let's let you scroll over just a little bit. Oh! So close! There we go. And more free health. I think we're about at the boss or we're about at the Black Knight. Let's find out. No, it's the boss. Spectre Knight, this is no place for living mortal. You shall be summoned when it's your time. And everyone has a time, as we saw with your beloved Shield Knight. Lies! I won't believe such talk confounds your very existence is a vile deception. Ha ha ha. The Enchantress is just full of surprise. She granted me new life, so that I may take yours. So this is... all very exciting, as of course my gold total is 6666. Very appropriate now. You see, once again, we get our cool boss style fight and numbers and everything here, as I should have been able to dodge that. Really, I shouldn't have been hit by that twice. I'll just be totally honest here. Ooh. I haven't fought you in like a year. Alright, you're just gonna... Okay, let's just phase out of existence. Sure, whatever. Actually worked out... Oh, worked out fairly well. Okay. Like I said, lots of dumb damage here. Now I'm just trying... Now I'm just pressing. So let's not do that. Okay. So the whole up plus attack thing is not working out too well for me right now. So that's the second time where I had a clean hit that I just phased out of existence. Whereas right there, I should have definitely phased. So I think we'll die here and maybe try again. I don't know. Alright, we're getting some damage in. I just need to time it better. Alright. Hello, Fun Dead. Okay. Actually hit the wrong button for phasing. Press F to phase. It actually worked like it was supposed to. Oh, now the lights are out. How fun is that? I said most dramatic part of the boss fight. Let's turn out the lights. As I just got... Okay, I'm one hit towards death now. Is it serious time? Maybe. Okay, hopefully he'll just come flying at me this time. Oh, wow, what a whiff. Oh, actually missed him. Actually killed him! A little bit clutch there. As now you can see everything on the screen. How fun is that? So we don't have our Hail Satan money amount anymore. And that's only because I couldn't recover a bag or box there, but... Now we have our good campfire sequence, our big treasure chest of something that's available. Time to fall asleep. Any sort of dream sequencey things this time. So there's Shield Girl or Shield Knight, which is the love/rescue me interest. Now all we have to do is actually save her. Fortunately, I'm back to full life. So we have lots of little enemies here. And they're just appearing like crazy. I can't even look up to see where she is. Okay, I just phased out. Maybe the game lagged, I don't know for sure. And jump! Caught her! Got a nice slowdown there from the actual game as we get morning time. Is she still alive? Spoiler alert. The game hasn't told us yet. And black. Extra bonus. Meal ticket. Visit gastronomer. That's funny. To upgrade your health. I guess I never paid attention to his name. So we got a meal ticket for that, which is pretty cool. And we get to make the clouds recede. And we get all kinds of new levels. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, Shovel Knight, like I said, if you hadn't seen it before, well, what rock have you been living under? But it is a really, really good game. And I highly recommend it. I recommend it even at full price. Let's be honest here. But this is Free Play Friday's video. Will go up a little bit late just from the time that I had to record it. But thanks for watching. This is Asher, and I will see you next time.